So Nvidia is finally releasing their Geforce Now native to the Steam Deck and Steam Deck OLED. And I have a pre-release beta right here. So just full disclosure, this is not the finalized app. This is not the finalized software. This is beta software, but they said it's pretty close to what the final will be. And so far, it's been quite good. So we're going to play a game. Let's try Cyberpunk, because that'll really flex some of the benefits over playing over the Steam Deck. And first, I have a few things. One is the beta only supports 60 FPS, but they said they're looking into supporting 90 FPS in the future, which would be great because the Steam Deck OLED has a 90 hertz refresh rate screen. And two, the big sell for something like Geforce Now is that you can hook up your Steam Deck to something like your TV or your monitor, and then you can play something like a Cyberpunk at 4K, ray tracing on, HDR10, everything like that, and you can actually play that on your TV, where you're really going to notice those graphical changes, where on the Steam Deck screen you might not notice them as much. But even if you just are playing on the Steam Deck screen itself, you still get benefits because you will still notice dramatically better battery life. All right, and just to show you, this is not actually running Cyberpunk on the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck can totally run Cyberpunk. This is the app we're running right here. Again, I said it's a beta app, so this is the app. This is the Geforce Now. I don't know why it's showing like this, but that's what it looks like. But if I was running Cyberpunk natively, it would look like this. So you can see we are not playing Cyberpunk natively. We are playing through this unnamed app, which is just the beta release. So anyway. Oh, and here's another way to tell that we're definitely not running Cyberpunk native on the deck. Look at this. Our CPU usage is 25%, give or take, and our GPU is 6%. As someone who has ran a lot of Cyberpunk on the deck itself, those would be pegged to close to 100, at least the GPU anyway. So we are definitely not running it. Wow. Okay, this is my first impressions. I wanted to get it on camera. What the hell? I'm not noticing any latency at all. What the hell? Oh, I wanted to show you just real quick. This is my home Wi-Fi network, just so I can show you. I'll just pull up my phone. All right, so this is it. It's nothing crazy. I mean, it's good, but it's nothing crazy. So that's my speeds that we're working on here. And again, this is clearly wireless connection. We are not hooked into Ethernet, obviously on the Steam Deck. I was going to test that out because I assumed we were going to need to be plugged in to get some good responsiveness and not have it feel, laggy. But holy shit, guys, this feels good. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually not noticing. No, there is a tiny bit of input lag or delay, but I don't even think, I think if you just handed me this and you were like, hey dude, you're playing Cyberpunk, I don't think I would notice that it's not running natively, other than if I saw the GPU and CPU, because that is sus. Let's see if we can get some more metrics up in there. And here's just another cool thing about, because we're just streaming the game, we're not actually rendering it on device. Look at this. Our fans are at 0 RPM. Usually if you're running it natively, it's burning through it. The fans are not loud on the OLED, but they're definitely audible. And our battery, I'll tell you what, we would not be using 6 watts. We would be using about 23 watts in my experience. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. It's running at the native. Yeah, okay, we're running at a native. Yeah, at the native 1280 by 800 like I thought. And what are we running? We have ray tracing ultra. Everything on ultra. Holy shit. All right, so settings are pretty well maxed out. This is so cool. And again, wow. I mean, it feels good. It feels really good. I was not expecting it to feel this good on a home Wi-Fi without plugging into Ethernet, because in my experience, usually when you do some sort of game streaming, unless you're plugged into Ethernet, you usually have quite a bit of lag. And even with Ethernet, I usually notice quite a bit of... Look at this. Can I jump off this? Is this going to kill me? Oh. Yep, that is going to kill me. All right, so real quick, I moved over to the living room so I could play on my projector. This is a whole wall, and this is running at 4K right here. And just to show you, although I do have a gaming PC right here, we are not using the gaming PC. The light's not on. What we are using is the Steam Deck, just plugged in with the USB Type-C into this projector right here. So that's the setup that we've got going on. And just to show you, let's see, this is the Steam Deck. Yep, Steam Deck, it's charging. Very, very cool. And I'm gonna be using this Xbox controller just so I can play. All right, let's see how Cyberpunk looks, because to be honest with you, on the Steam Deck, you can't really tell how things look as far as like if you're playing 4K quality or you're playing all ultra. It's just harder to tell the difference between like low settings and ultra settings on a Steam Deck screen because it's so small. But I'm telling you, on a projector, I think we're at about 140 inches, give or take. You can see those things much more clearly. So let's see how it looks. All right, so we had a slight problem. I can only get it to run at 1080p. I talked to the Nvidia rep that I'm working through, and she said it's due to the beta software, but the full release is going to allow 4K 60. So anyway, this is actually playing at 1080p right here. That being said, the main thing that we're testing in this clip is not the resolution. I mean, it looks good. It's running on all ultra with ray tracing on, everything like that. Everything looks a little bit washed out because I can't seem to get my camera settings to work very well with the projector. But disregard that. The main thing I wanted to test here is the latency, and I am absolutely shocked at how good the latency is on a home Wi-Fi network. Yes, my home Wi-Fi network is good. I mean, it's reasonable. We have like 300 down and 20 up. So like just reasonable. It's nothing crazy. And I am not noticing any perceived lag. There are times when I was aiming where I did notice a little bit, but it wasn't very noticeable to me at all. And it makes me want to do some more formal testing. I'm not sure exactly how to do it or if I have the technology or capability to do formal testing on latency. But I'm going to play around with that. Anyway, all this to say, this might be the end game for the Steam Deck, which is that like when you plug into your TV and you're on a bigger screen, the problem with the Steam Deck has been when you plug into a bigger screen, you can't really run at resolutions higher than the native Steam Deck resolution. I mean, yeah, you can put it on 1080p or 1440p or even 4K, but the Steam Deck just doesn't have the graphical power to run games, generally speaking, at those resolutions and at the higher graphics settings. But with this, when you plug into your TV, you can run it at 4K 60 and have ray tracing turned on and basically have all the power of a desktop class like 4080 GPU. And it's awesome. It's really cool. And another thing to add is that if you're plugged into your TV, maybe you're plugged into power, but if you're not plugged into TV, this is going to dramatically improve your battery life. Like while I was playing Cyberpunk, I don't know if you can see it in the top corner there, but I'm only using about 6 watts of power, which means the battery life is going to be nutty. Again, when I'm playing a demanding game where it's fully taxing the system on the Steam Deck OLED, I'm generally using between 20 and 25 watts. So you quite literally are using about a quarter of the wattage, which makes sense. You're just streaming the game instead of actually rendering it on device. But even still, that means you could theoretically 4x your battery life while playing the same game, playing it at higher resolutions, higher graphics settings. I mean, this is awesome. I was fully prepared to not like this very much because I'm usually pretty sensitive to latency. And while I'm going to have to do more testing to see playing a game like, I don't know, like Counter-Strike 2, which is really sensitive to latency, we'll test that out once the full release is out. For playing games like this, I can already tell you, this is fantastic. I genuinely think, unless someone is like a professional gamer, if you just handed them a controller and said, go play Cyberpunk, here you go, they would not know that this is not running locally. You just don't notice, at least it was not noticeable to me. That was my experience. Maybe yours is different. Again, I'll test this out more thoroughly. This is more of just like a first hands-on. But wow, I am thoroughly impressed with this technology and with this game streaming. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm going to be doing a full review in the future. So I'll go through the comments, and whatever questions you guys have, I'll try to answer them in the next video. But yeah, I'm impressed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.